It's your girl Sanaya. Welcome back to another video. Hi everyone, I hope everyone doing good. I'm doing excellent. Today we're about to talk about me being in an abusive relationship that I didn't know that it was going to lead into abusive relationship. How did I get in one, and how did I made it out of abusive relationship? We're going to talk about how I rise from being in an abusive relationship, being put down, confused, me being overly giving, overly understanding to abusive people when I know that it wasn't acceptable, but I still stayed for certain reasons. So we're going to talk about that too. We're going to get into this abusive relationship that I really think that people should really get to know a person before you hop in a relationship with them. Know their background, know their story in life, know everything. And sometimes you got to use your discernment on that too, because niggas be lying. Niggas be lying hard as hell just so they can get a piece of you, to manipulate you, to get you where they want you at. You have to use your discernment and sometimes put them to a test and see if they pass. Niggas wanna fake it. And the whole time they is not who they say they are. On gram, they catfish and make it seem like they're this type of person, and they're not at all. We about to clock some tea today. This started when I was in high school. I used to go to Franklin High School. This was only for like a year. I wasn't even in Franklin High School for a whole year. I think it was like for a couple months, because I was living with my dad at that time. So I had no choice to go to a different school. I was on the other side of town. You know, I used to be minding my business. I was just to myself. Like, I knew a couple people, I met a couple people, but I always choose to rock by myself. As I'm walking to my bus, right, one day I'm walking to my bus and this guy named Najee, he's on the side of the wall with his headphone. I don't know what he's doing, but he's just waiting for somebody, I guess. I don't know what the fuck. He's just on the wall. He sees me, right? And he says, "Hey, baby girl." And I'm still walking. Like, I heard him, but I'm still walking. No. No. A couple days later, he texts me and he's like, "Oh, hey, how are you? I seen you at school." And I'm like, okay. On his Instagram, he will post quotes like, he want a female on his side, he want a girl, he want this lover couple, power couple, shit, this and that and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be lying, niggas trying to manipulate girls. So I saw that, so I'm like, okay, I'm feeling you, you feeling me, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing? He was in Miami with his aunt, but we FaceTime. So we're on the FaceTime, and there was times where he hang up on my face out of nowhere. But like I said, at that time, like, I didn't really know as much that I know now. So there was times I'm like, don't call me, don't text me, because you're hanging up on my face and that's disrespectful. Like, when I tell you he just hang up on my face, just hang up. And I think it was other bitches that he was talking to too, but I didn't know that at that time. We're still talking on the phone, we're communicating, we're talking, texting. He said he wanted to meet me, but when he get back down to New Jersey, because he was in Florida, he set up to meet each other. I end up going to his house, and we end up like chilling, taking a walk. In my head, I'm like, let me check his phone. Like, I just need to know before I fuck with a nigga, right? Tell me why. When I check this nigga phone, it's hella bitches in his phone. He's texting every bitch in the fucking world. New friends. Oh, you look good. Oh, you beautiful. Oh, you this. Are you that? I tell you, I felt like a sharp, like a fucking someone like hurting me in my fucking chest. That's how I felt when I seen that. And I feel like that was a sign from God to like move on from this nigga, because I never felt that in my fucking life. So I really feel like that was a sign of God saying like, yeah, he's not for you, move on now before it get worse. Like, I was always connected with the divine, but I wasn't fully stepping in my power at that time. So I really was like, not saying I was ignoring the signs, but I wasn't really aware of the signs because I didn't know who I was. My mom was doing a lot of dark stuff my whole life, so she was clouding my mind already. I still was caring for him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like I really had a good ass heart, you know, And people, I will literally check his phone and he will text the other bitches, but I was still staying with him. I forgave myself from that, you know what I'm saying? I forgave myself from that, but this was like a couple years ago. That's how I know how to move now, because of what I've been through. This relationship took a toll on me. When I tell you a toll, like, I would never forget this relationship, because it helped me see how men really is, how demonic they really are, how selfish they really is. This one helped me open my eyes and really was like, yeah, niggas is not shit. Niggas are demons, and that's what the devil do. They send a man in to stop you on your path. If the man is not divinely sent, if the man didn't change for you, if the man didn't get the yes to God to come to you, if God didn't prepare that man for you, it's a distraction. If you're not divine, if you don't have no gifts, if you're not chosen, I do not want you. So don't even try, boo. Don't even try. I don't play that shit no more. I already been through relationships and met people and trying to not make it seem like I know my worth, when the whole time they knew my worth before I even knew my worth. So now that I know my worth, I'm fucking unstoppable. Okay? Unstoppable. So you could come over here, try to sweet talk me, this and that, you ain't getting no response, bitch. So you better choose wisely what you fucking try to do, because they ain't working on me no more. Nah. No, 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 no. He was doing some magic on me too, because when I got around him, I felt drained, tired all of a sudden. Now that I know now how this world is, because we understand this world is two worlds. It's the physical world that we see, and it's a spiritual world. And a lot of people thought just because I'm by myself and I don't have nobody by myself, that I was easy lick. Okay? That's what people thought. But niggas and bitches didn't know who the fuck I was in the spiritual realm. They didn't know God was protecting me the whole fucking time. I am grounded in the spiritual realm. You cannot fuck with me if you even try to. I'm highly protected by light and dark, okay? I have my demons on the leash. They know how to act. But if I want to let them loose, oh bitch, they're getting loose. Okay? People think because I'm nice, they can get over me. But let this know now, I want y'all to try it. And that's what God do. He let people try me, because God wants to give y'all karma. God wants to show you who to not fuck with. Now that I know that, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So choose wisely. Like, for some reason I was attached to him, and I just didn't know why. Even when he was treating me wrong, I just pushed that to the side and I still was with him. One time I was staying at his house. I used to live with him low-key. Like, I used to be at his house 24/7. His mom would like take us to like Six Flags. What I should have noticed back then is we was trying to go on a ride, and during the ride, we go on the ride, right? He leaves the ride and I stay on the ride, and I'm on the ride by myself. Ain't that fucked up? So he was using distance to get in my head. I fucked with him, but something told me in my spirit that he wasn't really a good person for me. But I don't know why I was attached to him. One time we got into it or something like that. I told him, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I packed up my bag and he was mad. When I tell you he was mad, it was like a fucking demon. It was in him. Before I was about to leave the door, I grabbed my bag and he slapped the fuck out my fucking face, and I fell to the wall. That was the first time he put his hands on me. I was so shocked. I cried, but I act like nothing happened. Y'all, he put his hands on me. He put his hands on me, right? But I let it slide for some reason. He didn't really like me. He didn't really love me. He wanted to control me. and he was doing work on me. There's no way that I accepted that treatment. Even times where I tried to pull away, I kept going back. Kept going back. It was weird to me, but I stayed anyway. And he would just planting seeds like, oh, I want this in the future, I want that in the future, I'm gonna marry you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but you're treating me bad. You're talking to your friends about cheating and other girls. He was friends with my brother. They all had a group. So when we would come around, he thought he was the shit. This nigga thought he was shit because he was wearing my energy. It wasn't his energy, it was me the whole time. When I stand next to a nigga or a bitch, I make them look good. Anybody who I'm near, I make them look good. That's not them. That's not who they is. They're wearing my energy. He was siphoning off of my energy. That's why I was tired. That's why every time that I thought I was trying to leave or leaving, I'll go right back like a magnet. Ain't that suspicious? His niggas thought he was that guy because he was wearing my energy. A lot of niggas that I came across was wearing my energy. That's why people will say, oh, you look better now. You getting this now? How you get this opportunity? Oh, you shining bright. Because it's me. It's not them. It's me. Do you see? Me and him start to argue a lot. And remind you, him and his mom had a bad relationship too. I was there for him when his mother wasn't even there. The mother would treat the daughters better than she would treat the son. And I feel like you should treat your kids the same way. The nigga, he had issues. And I really feel like it's because of the trauma that he went through from his parents. I don't think it was just his fault. But there's no way that he's fucked up in the head like that to the point where he lashed out and he hit women. He even put his hands on the mother, that she gets emotional. Like, oh, he's crazy. He's crazy. Why he do this? Why he do that? But now that I know, you know why he do this. You know why he do that. You know what you're doing to him, and you want to try to blame it on him. And that's how a lot of these parents are nowadays. They want to blame the child for how they act, but they don't want to tell you what they're doing to their children behind closed doors. I used to cook for them. The mom always called me to do her hair, and I'll do her hair. And sometimes she'll try to pay me less than what I deserve because I'm around the family. We're not gonna do that. You pay me what I'm meant to be paid. Do you know who I am? I deserve way more than I get in this world. They were trying to belittle me. Even the mother trying to belittle me. Not just him, the mother. And then the sisters were jealous of me too. To the point where the sister came around stealing shit, stealing my jewelry. The mother and the daughter will comment underneath his ex's post, repost his ex's post to get me jealous. Yeah, because the bitches were jealous of me and my aura. I stopped talking to her because, bitch, I see you. I see you real clearly, ho. He went back to Miami. Before he come back, I ended up staying at his house with his mother and the daughters. He was trying to get me and his sister to become cool again. She comes in and it's like, you know, saying her apology, like, you know, I didn't mean this, I didn't mean that. I'm being forgiving and stuff like that, but it was just weird. It just gave weird. When I come around family cookout, they was even weird too. Most of them knew my family. They knew my dad and they knew my mother. I remember one time his family member was trying to get Najee to tell me I should become cool with my dad again. Like, oh, I know who she is. She should become cool with her family. You know, they're not talking right now. That's O's daughter. So everybody was connected, which is suspicious, right? But even at the cookouts, I'm tired. I come around them, they're siphoning my energy too. I didn't think nothing of it, so I stayed around. I just let things be what it be until one day I'm asleep, right? And I woke up to him sneaking in my phone to check something, which is, I don't care. There's nothing to hide. He goes in my Snapchat and look at old messages of people I used to talk to. Not when I'm talking to him, who I used to talk to. He knew he was cheating on me, so what he planned was to do to manipulate me and say that I was cheating on him when I really wasn't. So he found a way to hurt me, to misguide me, to mislead me, to confuse me by going through my messages of old people messages and be like, you did this, you did that. And he gets so mad to the point we started arguing. I'm just like, what are you talking about? This was before you. Me and him arguing about stupid shit. He told me, he said, pack all your bags up. He said, you getting the fuck out right now. And remind you, like, I didn't have no money or anything like that. He packed all my bags up. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, can you stop? Like, you're doing too much. I'm not even cheating on you. What are you doing? So he packed all my bags out and he throws it outside in the front of the house. I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? You're doing too much. You're acting crazy. He's punching walls. I go outside, go to walk to like talk to my ex-best friend and tell her what's going on. I get so mad when you could see a demon in their fucking face, like how they get mad as fuck. I get so mad to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm leaving, I'm going. So he said, what? When I tell y'all, he took his fist and he punched me in my fucking stomach, and I'm like, to the ground, crying on the ground. I'm just like, bro, like, you just punched me in my stomach. Like, oh, I gotta get away from this guy. Got too crazy to the point where the mother had to call the therapist, come and see the situation. The therapist, he offered me a ride to take me home, right? The guy that abused me and put his hands on me, he's sitting on the couch, mad as fuck. I'm looking at him and he's looking like the devil on the fucking couch. When I get in the car, he was talking to me. He was like, it's really best for you to leave him alone because that can escalate even worse, and it's not good for you or him. Things could have got worse. I really wish I took what he said, went away as fast as I could. At that time, I didn't know anything about what people do behind closed doors with the dark magic stuff like that. I didn't know anything about that. I was still connected to him even though he put his hands on me. That's why I felt like it's weird, right? Like, there's no fucking way. This one time he calls me like, oh, I'm sorry for putting my hands on you. You know, I got out of control. I'm not like this, I'm not like that. I'm just like, okay. So I still come back around. Hated him. I knew he stole money from me because I'm like, I had this type of money and I'm losing like $20 of it. You think I stole your money? You think I'm that? You think you stole my money? But even the fact that you had to go all wild, like just like that, you stole my money. But I'm gonna let it slide. We're having a good time. Seeing that he texts his ex off a different account. So I'm like, I'm done. This guy felt though it was comfortable to keep putting his hands on me. He thought it was comfortable to put his hands on me because I let it slide 2 times already. I gave him the benefit of the doubt to the point where this time it was worse because he felt though as she ain't gonna do shit. When I saw that he was cheating and I didn't want to be with him, this nigga started fighting me like a nigga. When I say like punching me like this, punching me like this, or when I tell you he just unlocked a fucking devil out of me. He unlocked some shit that he couldn't even fucking stop his damn fucking self. He ain't never seen nothing like that ever in his fucking life in me that I could be. He ain't never seen nothing like that. He ain't never. So as he hitting me, boom, 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 I'm like, I told your ass to stop fucking hitting me. I said, boom, 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 boom. He's like, stop, stop, boom, 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 boom. His fucking bed break. I'm like, nah, I don't give a fuck. I start pulling his fucking hair. Boom, boom, boom. Stop, okay, okay. Boom, 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 boom. I start coming like a fucking beast, yo. A fucking beast that just came out of the fucking cage and was ready for fucking war. When I tell you, I couldn't stop. Cause I'm like, I said, you felt like it was comfortable? You felt like it was comfortable? Boom, boom, boom. Y'all, that nigga couldn't beat me. And he knew that. Once he seen that shit that unlocked and unleashed out the fucking cage, all my demons, he thought his demons was more powerful than me. My demons showed him what the fuck, what a real demon looked like. When I tell you, this nigga was pleading for me to stop. Can you stop? Can you stop? I'm sorry. Where he had a fucking black eye. But it really got bad to the point where I come out where I left. After beating that nigga ass down to the ground. He ain't never seen nothing like that. He was shocked his damn self. He said, what the fuck? Yeah, you thought I was an easy lick. Come to find out, I'm a beast out in this fucking bitch. Just because I'm fucking nice. Yeah, it's peace and love over here, but it can get real dark if you fucking try me. And especially you thought you could put your fucking hands on a fucking female. And that's what triggered me. You thought you could put your hands on a fucking female, and bitch found out I am not that fucking female to fucking play with. I don't give a fuck. He thought I was scared of him. So I had to show that nigga, no bitch, you're really scared of me. Okay? I just have my demons on the leash because I know how to control myself. I'm really a nice person. But it can get like that if you want it to get like that. So I started talking to him, right? I'm in school, right? I'm in gym class. And he calls me. He had an ice pack on his eye. He was like, I just came back from the nurse. I had to get an ice pack. My eye, what's wrong with my eye? My eye. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I started laughing. I ain't gonna lie, I started laughing at it. Cause bitch, you thought shit was sweet over here. You thought shit was sweet and you didn't think that I was ever gonna stick up for myself. No, I just spared you, bitch. Spared you to see how many times you thought you could do that to me. I'm nice, right? So if you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. You wanna be bad to me, I'ma walk away. And my ancestors and the demons is gonna come and attack your ass. That's how I work. I don't act like that no more. You feel me? I don't condone that. But it can get like that if you ever put your fucking hands on me. And that was his biggest motherfucking mistake. Putting your hands on a fucking female. And the female like to fuck me. Yeah. I gets down. I'm not scared of niggas. That's the problem. You feel me? That's why people can't control me. I'm not scared of my family. I'm not scared of friends. My old friends. Or no nigga. And he thought I was scared. Because I'm by myself. Because I didn't have anybody. Whole time God is protecting me the whole time. My ancestors is protecting me the whole time. And that's what they didn't know. And that's what he didn't know. He was trying to bind me to him. That nigga never put his hands on me ever fucking again. People know what they're doing. People know they're trying to get underneath your skin so you can react a certain way. That's why I didn't do nothing the 2 times. I'm testing you. And he thought it was cute to put your hands on a fucking female. I'm the wrong bitch. I'm the wrong one to play with. My own cousin was hitting on me. Even his friends played fighting, and I used to beat them the fuck up. Sure the fuck did. Yeah. They don't want no smoke. That's why I'm the way that I am now. That's why I'm not scared of no nigga. My own dad put his hands on me. My own cousins and his friends used to put his hands on me. That's why I'm not scared of nobody. Because if I want to, I'll knock all this shit over if I wanted to. Yes, the fuck I would. But I'm not like that. And I am like that because it could get like that, you feel me? But I have a nice heart. And I have a reason to have that side of me. Because people try to test me. People try to come against me when I'm an earth angel. When I'm a star seed. I'm not from here. I was sent down here, but I'm not from here. And that's what people fail to realize. I'm not normal at all. I told myself, nah, you're not gonna fuck with me. So I'm just like, you deserved it. I don't care how you feel. I don't care if you're hurt. I don't care if you're sad. I don't care if your eye black. I don't give a fuck. When I tell you his eye was actually like fucked up, y'all. He showed me. I seen how it looked. And I didn't give a fuck. Because you're a devil, bitch. You're a devil, and I rebuke you in the name of fucking Jesus. It's crazy because his mother knew what he was doing. He even put his hands on his fucking mother, and I seen his mother crying. You raised him to be that fucking devil. But then you go to the family and tell everybody how he's this person, how he's this. No, no, no. Let's start off with you and how you treated your kids first. And that's why he's the way he is. Let's start off like that. Shay. Everybody knew everybody. So Shay ended up finding my mom's number by somebody, and she called my mom. She said that she think we should break up or not talk to each other anymore because he's putting his hands on me, and she don't want nothing to happen to her son or, you know, uncles or anything like that. come into hitting him because he's putting his hands on females, and it's not cute, it's not acceptable. So she also was caring about me too. And my mom was like, no, you're right, they shouldn't be together, they ain't having no kids, this and that and the third. You know what also my mom said? My mom said I deserved it. She was happy inside that happened, that she heard that a nigga was putting his hands on me. She was happy, y'all. When I tell you she was happy, she was happy. And I also think that she was doing work on him too. Cause like I said, I wasn't coming home. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't really being there for real. Everybody was doing hella demonic shit, and it's not cute. She wanted shit to happen. She wanted to get someone to violate me. So once she heard that it happened, in a way, she was happy. So she wasn't only doing work on me, she was doing work on the partners that I was with too. Come to find out, yeah, it gets deep. And I'm just like, all this stuff that you was saying on Instagram, how you want this, you want that, but you're out here doing all of this weird shit. My cousin on my dad's side that I wasn't close with, they were FaceTiming each other at least 3 times, 4 times out of our relationship, because she told me. In school, 2 girls he was fucking with in school in Woodbridge ended up texting me. The dude was giving me the juice how he kissed the girl, and he coming to me lying, oh I didn't do this, they're lying. And the whole fucking mom and the fucking sister came and talked to me and was like, no, that didn't happen, he wouldn't do that whole time. Yes the fuck he would, and yes the fuck he did. And not y'all on my phone playing in my face acting like he didn't. The 2 girls give me the juice like, yeah, he said he didn't have no girlfriend, he's talking to this girl. Yes. And I would never in a million years will ever fuck with a nigga like him ever again. And you know what's crazy? The nigga texted me like a couple weeks ago actually. Love, hi love, I just want you to know that I'm graduating tomorrow. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Why are you telling me? He's trying to get back in my fucking circle because he see what I'm doing now. When I look at his page, he makes me want to throw up. Cause I'm like, no the fuck I did not fuck with this ugly ass nigga. This nigga looks ugly, worse than I ever fucking seen him in my fucking life. Like I just want to puke when I look at the nigga. And not you in my phone thinking that it's okay to be in my phone after everything you fucking did to me. You're a fucking joke. And I know my ancestors beating the fuck out of you right now and your family because y'all always behind me. If I go tell my ancestors go to your fucking house right now and hump all y'all niggas, they're probably doing it right now as I speak. But if I go tell them to go do it, or they're going to do it. I know life is not good after I left. He want to post on the gram, making it seem like he's just happy. Deep down, he's not happy. God don't let nobody slide when it comes to me. And if he did, why the nigga keep texting me? Because he's trying to knock me down off my pedestal. He tried to knock me off on my throne, and guess what? Nobody can knock me off my throne. My locks and my fucking energy are locked. Nobody could come in anymore. I don't chase, I attract. If you're not a divine person, if God didn't send you, I don't want you. I've been through hell and back, and I rised up from all that because I'm a healer. Everything that I went through, it meant to break me. I had to swivel my way out of that. When my time do come, I could know how to handle situations. I could know how to go about situations, and I just know how to be who God called me to be. Nobody can trick me out my spot, even if they thought they could. When a guy put their hands on you, they're a fucking coward. They have nothing going on for themselves. They're low vibrational. They don't even love themselves at all. Don't stick around, because all it's going to do is he's bringing you on his level. You don't want to be on that fucking coward level. He's a fucking abuser. He's a cheater. You just gotta be aware, because these niggas just be lying. You gotta use your discernment, see things for what it is. When you get them signs and they are not good signs, leave, run as fast as you can. Don't stay, because all it's going to do is weigh you down. That's all what he wants you to do too. He wants to leave you wondering, leave you hurt, leave you guessing, not knowing your worth. But that's the plan. It's the enemy's plan. It's not cute out in these streets, and these niggas be really mentally ill, mentally fucking crazy, to the point where he did have to go to a psych home. He went to a psych hospital and he had to stay there for a couple days. That's how bad it was. Yeah. And you know who the only person that checking up on him and calling him? Me. Me, y'all. Me. See, I'm so loving, I'm so nice, I'm so this, but y'all go around and tell people I'm a different person because I'm so love and light. Can't make this up, y'all. Protect yourself. Don't let no man put their hands on you, and if a nigga ever put his hands on you, hit that nigga. You jab that nigga. You do whatever in the fuck you need to do to defend yourself, because you will never let a nigga put their hands on you. If a nigga ever put their hands on you, they're fucking pussies and they're bitches. They probably can't even fight if they gotta put their hands on a fucking female. Cause bitch, how dare you, fucking stinking ass. All the shit I did for you. You ain't never met nobody like me in your fucking life ever again. That's why you're still in my phone. No nigga that I came up ever find somebody like me ever again. You want to get one chance with me and you fuck that up, I'm done. Before I gave niggas chances and chances and chances, but God showed me what I need to not do anymore, and now I'm sticking to it because niggas got me fucked up, and now they regret treating me the way that they treat me, and now they want to come back in, but the door's already closed and ain't no coming back. And this goes for anybody. I don't play that shit no more. Ladies, protect yourself, protect your peace, protect your kindness. Sometimes you gotta be a little rough on the edges because niggas be thinking shit sweet and it's not sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be nice, yes, still be that kind person, you know what I'm saying? Because don't let nobody play with you. But when somebody play with you, either ignore them or show them how the game is supposed to be played. Okay, sometimes you gotta let them know, like, yeah, it's not that. Thank you for watching my video. I hope everyone enjoyed my video. I love this. I'm having fun with this, you know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking the truth, and I only speak the truth. Nothing that I say and come out my mouth is fake. Okay, I'm a truth speaker, you know what I'm saying? And some people not gonna like that, but and so what? I'm being my authentic self, and I'm coming as I am. I'm not here to please nobody. I'm not here to be liked by nobody. I don't care. I love myself. Okay? So, please like, comment, subscribe. Turn your post notification on. And stay tuned for the next video. Peace and love, y'all. Bye.